So the idea of the AmeriCorps was the idea of trying to bring conservation to 12 months of Squam, because even though it's under ice, it doesn't mean that you can't do water quality. In some ways, this is a spectacular time to do some of the trail work we do, because you can see where the trails lie, you can see what the issues are, you can see the trailblazes forever. So it's a great time to get out there. And AmeriCorps is a volunteer in service to America kind of program. So it's a national program, and it is young people basically doing community service for America. It is the domestic version of the Peace Corps. So it's a very exciting program. It brings with it all kinds of things for the participants themselves, their education awards, their experiential-based things. There is this vast network of people who have done AmeriCorps.
So we're really getting people who are really full of passion and excitement and want to get out there. They want to spend their days outside. Maybe not so much on a day like today, but when it's summer's on Squam, and even in the winter you really get some beautiful time outside. So we're getting those people who are looking to gain that experience, get their foot in the door, and just have a really excellent time while they're here, either for the 5 to 11 months that they're doing this service term. So we get people who come here starting up in January or starting up in May, and they're just floored by the beauty of this area and the stuff that they get to do while they're doing this program, specifically here at the SLA. And seeing that fresh excitement really just is a great reminder, not only for myself, but for our entire organization, and hopefully the community as well, where they're getting to engage with these people who are passionate and excited to be here, to be out on the water, to be out on the trails, really just engaging with the community and making a huge difference. Members who are serving at the SLA do any variety of tasks. It really does just depend on the day. In the winter, they might be going out on the lake to do that water quality sampling on the ice, going out on the trails to make sure there's any blowdowns getting cleared. In the summer months, they're scuba diving to remove milfoil, they're doing trail maintenance, any variety of tasks around here. Some of them less glamorous, like campsite caretaking is absolutely amazing. You get to be out on the lake camping for a week, but you also have to maintain composting toilets, which is absolutely imperative to what we do, and almost everybody at our organization has done it at some point, but not everybody's favorite task. So, you know, they're really getting the exciting aspects of being here, but they're also putting in the hard work that comes with it, and not every task is exciting. We're a big fan of the word type 2 fun, where it's not so much the fun in the moment, but it's the fun with the people that you were doing it with, and that you have these memories to keep with you even after you've left here for years.
It is an AmeriCorps that we designed and built with the help of several partners like the Squam Lakes Conservation Society and the Lakes Region Conservation Trust, in order to build a cadre of environmental leaders that were really specific to this region. So they're very good at lake conservation, they're very good at trail work, they're just really good at what we do here. Environmental education that's really tied into a place-based experience. And of course, we find people who are really excited about what they do throughout all of nonprofit work. It's sort of, this is mission-driven stuff, and the AmeriCorps program really starts to select those mission-driven people right out of college or even before. I mean, anyone who's 18 years old and older is available for these programs. And one of the neat things is I just as I mentioned, I've been doing this for decades. And one of the hard things is we all read the news, and if year after year after year, you're pounded on with climate change and you're pounded on with PFAS and loons disappearing, we still come back and do this every day, but it gets hard. And when you bring in a cohort of people who are fresh off of education or really hungry to get things done, are interested in learning as much as they can, as fast as they can, what you're really doing is you're bringing in that next generation leadership. You're bringing in the people who are going to be replacing us. And in many ways, they have a lot more skin in the game. These guys are the protectors of the future. Any thought we had that we might be the ones to save it is probably delusions of grandeur, because these kids who come in here are the ones that will, and we're trying to give them the tools to do it, and they're building on our experience. So we're not bringing them up to our level, we're trying to push them beyond it.
A huge component of this program is providing that foot in the door to this type of career and giving people the opportunity to see what it's like behind the scenes at a nonprofit, decide whether or not trails might be a direction that they want to go, or education, because it can be intimidating not really knowing which way you want to go when the field of conservation is so vast and you can really go any direction with it. So through this experience, we want to give that opportunity for people to figure out what they want to do. Maybe they do want to continue school and find their direction through here, or they figure out that a land trust is the way that they want to go, and they've gained that experience through the program, and that's really what it all means for us.